My name is Josie, and I am the world's worst movie reviewer. What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about the 2017 Murder on the Orient Express remake. When a murder occurs on the train that he is traveling on, celebrated detective Hercule Poirot is recruited to solve this case. I wasn't a fan of the 1974 classic Murder on the Orient Express, but I thought there were some good things about it and there were some negative things about it, and this actually follows suit. This film is beautifully made. The way that the cinematography is in this film is really delightful, and it's really beautiful to see. I thought we had a really nice little intro to Hercule Poirot that we did not get to see in the original classic. This film starts off with a really nice bang. It gives us a really nice sense of how smart Hercule Poirot is throughout the film, and it gives us a little sense about how his mind works as well. This film is stacked to the brink just like the original classic is. This film stars Kenneth Branagh, Penelope Cruz, Willem Dafoe, Judi Dench, Josh Gad, Derek Jacobi, Leslie Odom Jr., Michelle Pfeiffer, Daisy Ridley, and Johnny Depp. And for the most part, everybody does a really good job at bringing new levels that we have never seen them before. Of course, some of them we have already seen in stellar films like Willem Dafoe, Penelope Cruz, Judi Dench, Kenneth Branagh. But I thought Daisy Ridley in this film really showed her that she's more than just Ray. And also Josh Gad also gave us a really different performance that we had not seen to this point. However, before this film came out, there was a film called Marshall starring the late Chadwick Boseman, and I thought for the most part he did a really good job in giving us levels in that film that we had not seen, and that carried into this film. He and Daisy Ridley basically advertised this film on their social media. It was really fun seeing everybody get along in this film. It was really fun seeing their little dynamic off screen and seeing the dynamic on screen, because two completely different characters and completely different people, they really shined in this film. For the most part, this film is beautiful and it's really stunning. I think the way that Kenneth Branagh directed this film is brilliant, just like he directed Cinderella and the first Thor film, and then he later on gave us Artemis Fowl. However, I thought he did a really good job for what this film was and how he brought this film onto the screen differently than it was in the original, because the original is much of a slow burn. It really doesn't have a lot to say or do, and in this film it takes a different kind of angle. It takes that slow burn, however infused with a little bit of action thrown in there, and I thought that was fine. Just like the original Orient Express, these characters really didn't do much for me. It just felt like background noise and you don't get to know them a lot, mostly because we're basically just following Kenneth Branagh's Hercule Poirot, trying to solve this case, trying to investigate everybody, seeing what they're up to and everything else. And for the most part, I wish we could have gotten a little bit more time with these characters, because just like the original, this film has a strong cast, and everybody gives it their all for what this film is. And it just meanders a little bit in the middle, and towards the end it just falls apart. When we get to the ending, we find out that everybody's on the murder list. Everybody's had a piece of the pie in killing Johnny Depp's character. That really didn't vibe with me very well. It really didn't give me a lot to hold on to and a lot that I needed to see. It just felt like it was just forced into it. It just felt like it was very convoluted. It felt they were just throwing everything in, and it just didn't work for me. I wish we could have gotten a different ending to this film, but for the most part, I thought it was a really well done film. The cinematography was beautiful. Kenneth Branagh brought in his all, not only in directing, but acting as well. I thought he was great as Hercule Poirot, and I just wish that we could have had a little bit more of what the original didn't give us, because I thought this cast is stellar. You get everything that you want, but it just meanders a lot, and the ending is just messy and convoluted, and I just wish we could have gotten a different ending. Overall, I'm going to go ahead and give Murder on the Orient Express a 6.5 out of 10. Like I said, it really has the same effects that I had on the original Orient Express, and it just carried on into this film. But the way that Kenneth Branagh directed this film, the way that he was able to bring a different shade of Perot into this film, I thought was brilliant. I just wish we had a little bit more time with all of the other cast members in this film, because we do just follow him basically throughout the whole film, and you don't get to see everybody shine the way that I wish they would. But overall, what did you guys think? Go ahead and let me know down in the comments what you think about this. Did you like it more the original? Did you like it less? Go ahead and let me know down in the comments what you think. If you like this review, go ahead and click that like and subscribe button. Right now I'm going through my Agatha Christie's films. Right now I'm just going to be sticking around to the original Orient Express and to the remake, and then we're going to be reviewing next the original Death on the Nile, and then hopefully on Wednesday I'll be able to have a review for the new Kenneth Branagh film, Death on the Nile. So look out for those reviews coming out soon, and until next time, this is Josie Reviews.